Hey, how y'all doing out there, Voodoo Dragon Gaming family? Welcome to another fun-filled video we got for you today. Alright, I'm your host, the Blue Voodoo Dragon, and today we're going to be talking about a beginner's guide for DAYZ. But first, before we get into that, I'd like to remind y'all I stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can find a link for that in the description below. Also, check me out on my social media where you can find my streaming schedule so you know when I'm going to be streaming. Also, that you can find highlights from previous streams. Also, if you're new to the Voodoo Dragon Gaming family, don't forget to
hit the like button, smash the subscribe button,
and don't forget to ding that bell so you get notified when we bring out new videos. But in the meantime, enjoy this little montage I put together for you, and I will see you right after it is done. Alright, so you've got the game, you just started, and this is what you see when you first start. Nothingness. No backpack, an apple, a glow stick, and a couple of rags. I know you could be thinking to yourself, man, this is going to be quick. Especially if you're new to the game. But if you're not new to the game, then you know what's going to happen. And I hope y'all enjoyed that little montage from earlier. I try to bring y'all the best content I can, and today we're going to be talking about what it's like for beginners. See, every time I start a new character or I have to restart, I always eat whatever I have in my inventory just so I can be ahead of the game on that one. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check the closest place. Watch out for ash piles like that or building like you're seeing in front of me right now. It is telltale signs that there could be other players around, especially with seeing guts and skins from animals just being there. The best thing to do is to get out of dodge.
I'm actually in somebody's base right now.
But when you're in these sort of predicaments, there's two things you can do. You can either move to the next city and see if you can find something there, because as you see we couldn't find anything here. Or you can antagonize some zombies and end up dead, which means you'll restart once again, different character, and be able to restart in a different area. Now as we see, we're able to find different things to drink. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. That way the faster we get everything done, the faster we can stay alive, or the longer we can stay alive. The next best thing is to download the iSurvive map on your phone, or look up DAYZ maps on your computer and go for iSurvive. It'll let you track where you are. It'll let you see things like wells. You'll be able to see fruit trees, anything to help you stay alive. Now, this time I just got lucky and somebody just happened to plant a whole bunch of pumpkins, so I was able to eat during this round. But you also want to be careful of that little germ symbol that's right next on the bottom right. That little symbol right there can tell you that something is wrong, and the only way to get rid of that is with tetracycline, which you can find from any hospital. Again, on your map it'll show you where your hospitals are, your police stations, a lot of things you're going to need in order to get where you're going. Now, it's usually best to play this with friends, because even if you are just starting out, and you do have to find that one beginning, and this way you're not working by yourself as well, because if you're in a lobby with a whole lot more people, it is, it's a whole lot easier for multiple people to find you and kill you than it is for a solo person to kill multiple people, because they will have the upper hand. A lot of people you're going to meet along the way are not going to be your friend. They're going to play like they're your friend, but they're not going to be your friend. Now, I usually search everywhere along the beach first, and then I make my way inland. Um, as you've seen on the last one, I do keep a base at the Air Force Base that's in the middle of the map with my character I usually use to make these videos, or the character I use when I'm streaming, but you don't have to do that. Basically, where you want to build your base is up to you. On this particular one, the base we have is actually off of the shoreline because, let's face it, it's easier to find pickaxes and shovels away from the shoreline, but you're going to find your better weapons, your night vision goggles and stuff like that the further in you go. Don't forget to search little sheds that you come across, because unlike this one, they might have pickaxes, shovels, hammers, sledgehammers, stuff you can actually use in the beginning of the game to defend yourself against zombies and use as melee weapons. Me, I already got a pickaxe in this one, so I'm not really all that worried about finding a melee weapon to start off with, but just in case you haven't, it's always a good idea to search the sheds, the garages, any outside building you can find, because you will find stuff like shovels. Don't forget to also search the boats when you come across them, because you could find food, clothing, shovels, all kinds of stuff as you go across. Also, do make sure you are looking in the buildings and look for clothing that has that little green dot next to them to let you know that they are still good, because those clothing can, if you take your pickaxe, your axe, your knife, anything with a sharp edge, and you have that in your hand while you're looking at it, you can break those down and craft those into rags, which means that you'll be able to have something to bandage yourself up with. It makes it a whole lot easier for you just in case you do get hit. Also, as you see in my inventory, there's nails, saws. If you know that you're going to be able to find a place close by, or you know, if you have to restart, this is going to be helpful because they have changed a lot of things around. You can also find these in the world, these tents that you can actually put up and actually be able to use for storage, which is a lifesaver actually, because they do hold up to 150 to 400 slots. It is like having a car around that you can just place somewhere. Not only that, but you can place them and actually use them for cover if you're in the middle of a horde of zombies, which helps you out a lot. But as you play these games, you want to remember that it's important to watch your weather, because just like being in the rain or eating raw food, you can get sick in this game, which means that there is an instance where you can actually die from a sickness. Again, tetracycline will take care of that, but also check your zombies, because as you see here, zombies also contain loot. They might not contain as much as you want them to. They might not have that ideal loot that you want them to have, but they still do contain loot, and it does make it a whole lot easier to find food off a zombie than looking in every building you come across to find a can of peaches or find some sardines or some tuna. So just remember, you might not want to at first, but as you get more accustomed to the game and you get more used to it, you're going to want to use that to your advantage, because zombies do carry food. Again, make sure you're checking your boats, because you can use flashlights. I don't like using them because light attracts zombies. I'm not going to tell you to use them because of that reason, but do try to stay out of the rain. And if you are in the rain for a prolonged period of time, don't forget to wring your clothes out. When you get a chance, all you gotta do is put your clothes in your hand, and you'll be able to wring out those clothes, which will dry you off and make it a whole lot easier on your character, so you ain't getting sick, which helps you out a lot in the long run. All you gotta do is take those and put them in your hand. And when you put them in your hand, it'll give you the option to wring out your clothes. For me on PlayStation, it's R2. For you on PC, it's the left mouse clicker. For people on Xbox, I believe it's the right bumper or the right trigger. I'm not really sure. I don't own an Xbox. But once you wring it out, it actually helps dry up your clothes. It helps keep you warm, and it helps make it better for yourself along the way. But with all this being said, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and watching this video, and I will see y'all next week with another video. Haven't decided which one we're going to do yet, but we'll just make it a surprise. How about that? So, with that being said, I'd like to remind y'all, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which will be evenings from midnight. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for this week and next week. If you need an update schedule for my streaming schedule, go to my social media. Links for that, my Twitch will be down in the description below, where you can get an up-to-date streaming schedule and also highlights from previous streams. And also, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and I'd like to thank all the new subscribers for joining the Voodoo Dragon Gaming family. And if you are new to the Voodoo Dragon Gaming family, don't forget to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and ding that bell for notifications so you know when I drop new videos. I guess that's everything. So, with all that being said, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or good night, depending on where you are in this wonderful, wonderful world of ours. And I will catch y'all next time on the Voodoo Dragon Gaming Show. So, yeah. See y'all then. That what?